Oh, goodness, I'm here. Hello, chat. Hold on. Things aren't working correctly because that's how the stream goes. Let me hit this button. Hi, I'm here. Oh, no. Oh, no, this doesn't work. Why? Why can't you see this? I'll tell you why. Chat, hello and welcome to Cash Respawn. I'm Matt. Let me turn this down. Let me turn me up. Hi. Okay, so let's do this. Gotta get a little smidgen of a turn. Oh no! Well, come on now. Ah! Nothing can work. There's a good reason why nothing can work. I'm changing my camera, but it's being a butt. I was hoping I could get that working today before we started streaming, but excuse me very much, but it didn't work. Nothing worked right, because that's the way this goes. I also feel like I'm very quiet. Gosh dang it. Let's turn this down just a hair. There we go. All right. Anyway, welcome, chat. This is a very interesting stream for today because I'm not playing a game today. Today I'm doing art. We're gonna do art for the channel today. And Mexinadian, when you get here, I have a surprise for you. But if he doesn't get here, that's okay too. So where's my phone? Today's gonna be a more laid-back stream. Apparently my phone's not on me. Chat, give me 1 second because I do need my phone. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, this is not a good way to start the stream. Real relaxing stream today. Of course, we can't have it go right away. There we go. All right, I'm back. Ow! I just got static shock. My wife and I got back from vacation. Oh my goodness! Yesterday, it is straight up like a bomb went off in my office. So this is a little different, but I'm excited. Today we're gonna work on this, and I'll show you. Let's go ahead and press this. This should work. Okay, now you should just see a black screen. But what we're gonna do is turn off the music, and we're gonna turn this on. Hey, it works. Okay, now what you're gonna watch is a clip from this channel. Let's see if it works. Oh, hold on. Let me close. Here we go. So chat, that is where we're gonna end the stream for today. Let me close.
Let the metal win.
All right. Hi, TikTok. It's going. So I love it. Awesome. All right. That being said, I'm actually gonna get rid of this. How do I got myself an iPad, and on it says iPad. I got myself Procreate, and on Procreate I can do fun things. So we're gonna do this actually. Can I take a screenshot of this? Will you let me take a screenshot? Even though I didn't. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Oh my goodness. Hey, there's a screenshot. Okay. We're going to let that go to the side. Now, what I can do on Procreate is actually I can do this. We're going to move the mic away from me for a minute. Does that sound better? That's weird. That shouldn't happen. Anyway, I can do this. Excuse me. Hey. Oh, I got the eraser selected. I know what I'm doing. I'm an artist. Hey, chat. We can make art. So, with that in mind, we're going to make some art today. Now, the art in mind is again the heavy metal toaster. So we're gonna make a heavy metal toaster. What that looks like, I honestly don't know, but my goal is within the next, hey Carter, maybe do it. But my goal in the next hour and a half, a little bit more than that, is actually to make a sticker art that I'm going to put up on the merch site and put up for sale. I can talk. English is my first language, but you would not believe it. So that's what we're going to do today. So let's get some music going in the background. That's what we're going to start with. So let's find some mood. What mood do we want? We don't want anything too crazy. Right? That's what I think. I don't think we want anything too crazy with the music. We want something going on in the background. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm feeling like jazz. Do you have jazz on here? I use Epidemic Sound, which allows me to play pretty much anything on this site with let's get rid of vocals. Let's do a genre of acid jazz. Yeah, I don't think so. Smooth jazz. Yeah. Right, here we go. All right, okay. This is good. This is good. This is what we'll start with. Okay, I'm gonna have to disconnect the sensor. So I was looking into the channel about getting some new you know what? Let's fix something real quick before we art. I'm gonna delay doing his art as much as possible. Configure video. This needs to go. Why are you being so weird? Yeah. Okay. That should be better. Okay. I'm getting a new webcam, and I was thinking of getting some fancy camera, but I found an old Kinect webcam, and I've heard that they're actually pretty good. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try but right now it doesn't want to work. It's just keeps disconnecting and disconnecting, and I'm not gonna deal with it. But we want Ed. You don't get Ed. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, let's go get this, and we'll go ahead and choose that. Yep. 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 Yeah. Yep, just like that. Yep. Yep. I went to art school. I am artist. Ed. There you go. You got Ed. All right. No, but so here's what I'm gonna do. I took that screenshot because what I'm actually gonna do is oh, you know what? Before we even get started, let's do this. I can show you some of the stuff I've done.
How long was that supposed to have fallen?
Tibble, I don't even understand. This is Mothman. This is my my design for my other shop. This is my own shop. You know what's really cool though that I discovered with this software is I can do this. If I go up here and go to here, I can do this. This is actually me creating the drawing, so you can see from start to finish. This is the very first thing I made on Procreate. So I haven't done anything up to this point. So I was learning the software as I went. It's very similar to Photoshop. So like that's kind of nice. But yeah, this is the first thing I made. It's pretty cool that it shows you the progress. I think anyway. I think that's cool. I think that's pretty cool. Then what about, yeah, then I worked on the eyes. I was trying to figure out the best way to do that. And granted, it's not real time. This is per step. Hello, Jamie. She's coming back in the room. There we go. And then I was trying the fonts and figuring out what I liked the best, and yeah, I didn't like my handwriting at all. I thought I kept trying and then I didn't. So there we go. There's Mothman. Both in English and Arabic, which is the other one. And then this is a work in progress. It's one smart potato. I worked on this while I was on vacation while Brittany was taking a nap. So it's gonna be one smart potato. But let's get back. Let's make this heavy metal poster, shall we? So let's go ahead and add a photo. We'll go ahead and add this photo for reference. What crunching noise? Oh, that's right. Jame has food in here. I completely forgot. So we'll see how well this goes. I'm not 100% sure how I want this to turn out, but we're just gonna give it a shot. So here we go. Let's get into it. Actually, I wonder, can I crop this? Is that a thing I can do? Fit to canvas, snapping. Yeah, I don't know how that works. That's all right. Here, we'll do this. Really, I just want that toaster. And what do you think is over here? And now it thinks there's something over here. There we go. Just as a reference. That's all I want. It's this toaster to be a reference. All right, let's get started. Oh, you want Carter made me do it once. SpongeBob. Ugh. Oh, SpongeBob. Wait, what is this layer? Let's get rid of that. SpongeBob, huh? Let's see if I can do SpongeBob from memory real quick. He's got a bunch of holes. I give you nightmare, SpongeBob. Nightmare mode. You know, we're just gonna delete that layer. No, I do not want to duplicate that layer. That layer is garbage. All right. Let's go ahead and pick a light blue. And we'll pull up my sketching brush, which looks like I settled on peppermint. Okay. Let's see here. But like I said, once I see mechs in the audience, we're gonna take a pause because I have an announcement. But that's all right. New merch announcement specifically for mechs. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. We're gonna. Oh wait. No, I want this to be blue. Oh, I'm an idiot. Fantastic. There we go. Okay. So how's everybody's Thursdays going? hopefully will. I got back from work today, or when I got to work today, and I can honestly tell you I didn't get a damn thing done. After we launched the site on my new job, and I can honestly say, like, I took off a week after we launched it, and I've been doing nothing but answering emails. That was my day. Yeah, I don't like that. That looks like garbage. What I'm thinking is I want to be able to see the actual toaster slots. Right? Okay, you know what? Let's do this. I'm making this way harder on myself than I need to. We're gonna do, oops. Hey, pencil. Wake up, pencil. Box. Oh, right. And I'm making it harder on myself again than I need to. God, gosh dang it. So what you guys aren't seeing is I can, like, if I make a shape and I don't like that, I can use my 2 fingers on the iPad itself and it undoes it. So you see that little note that pops up that says undo, and it undoes. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna do this to this to this to that. There we go. And if you draw a shape and hold it, it kind of squares it out for us. So I was thinking something like this. And then I want to, yeah, that's the angle I want. Yeah, something like that. Which means, ipso facto, I want, that's a horrible line. I'm gonna want something like this, right? Right? That's, I still don't understand how that works. There we go. My eraser's way too big. Way too big. All right. And what I really want is to have some rounded edges. Which you wouldn't see until we got up here. And we wouldn't see until we got here. Keep the base pretty square. And then from here, I should be able to get toaster slots. I don't like the way that looks. Something like this. Of course, this would have to be bigger because it's closer to the viewpoint. All right. Now, part of what I was thinking too here is having some like kind of slime coming off the side and some kind of pooly mess. All right. Now, granted, This toaster also has a kind of a black edge, right? So a little bit of a thicker side component. We would want to accent that. And what I was thinking it would be fun is if we pop the casual respawn logo. Old enough to remember flying toasters. Yes. Yeah, oh my god, I remember that. And you had the wings coming off the side. Yeah, I remember that. Absolutely. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to have the casual respawn logo here. Kind of as a sticker on the side. The next question. So here's where I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to, and I'm using the second layer to kind of illustrate. I'm not sure if I want to have the toaster have like a mohawk, right? Kind of down the middle is kind of what I was thinking. I thought that would be fun. Or do I want like it to have like a punk? Granted, I would need to do so. About me as an artist, I need something to reference. I can have like there. What is the description? There's different levels of what people can see in their mind. And like some people can see crystal clear. Like if you said an apple, do you see an apple with definition, with bumps, imperfections? Do you see a cartoon generic apple? Do you see a rough outline of an apple, like literally just an outside outline, there's another step? Or can you see nothing? Like can you not picture it at all? I'm like one step off of the perfection, if you will. Like I can see in my mind's eye an apple. Now granted, I'm gonna draw a very poor apple here. But like stem, like I can see a very generic apple. Granted, this looks more like an orange. So I guess there would be a little bump here, but like I can kind of see, you know what, I guess I'm more middle of the road. I can see the sketch of the apple, but I can't actually see a full apple. So when I do art, I have to reference something and then create it to be my own. So right, back to the point is, do I want like a rocker hand? Now granted, this is supposed to be a peace sign, so forgive my lack of skill here. Again, this is just the sketch part, but do I have something like that? I kind of like having both. I actually kind of like having both on there, so I might do that. Artsy, my man. Yeah, Joe. Dude, Joe, this is my this is totally I'm an art. I was an art major in college. My parents paid for me to do art, and now they are sad. Very sad. Oh god. All the disappointment. So yeah, we're doing art. We're doing art today. And my webcam is not normally where I have it, so I'm like struggling to remember that. So yeah, this is kind of actually what I'm thinking I might do. So before we continue and we go any further, ads are about to start. So we are gonna go ahead. Oh, that was another thing I forgot to do today. Anyway, so we're gonna play some ads real quick just to get that knocked out of the way. Doing ads like this enables us, so where a new person comes into the stream, they don't get hit with a pre-roll of ads. So we're just doing it now. We're gonna do it now. We're gonna get it out of the way, and I'll see you guys in a minute and 30 seconds. Maybe. There it goes. All right. Ah! All right, that's enough ads. Yeah, so I'm to be honest, I'm not 100% sure. The ads will show to some people and they won't to others, but at the end of the day, we've now prevented ads from going on pre-roll, so anybody new coming to the channel won't get hit right away. You know, the most disappointing thing as a content creator is that you can have, God dang it, I don't want to hydrate stone. It's friggin' This is adult water. Shut up. It's still hydrating. And so I don't want to have a new user come into the channel and be hit with ads right away and then be like, well, that's ain't for me, and leave. That's what this is helping do. So we're gonna make sure that doesn't happen. That's what we're preventing from happening, chat. And is this my first time doing an art stream? I want to say yes. I don't remember. I don't remember doing an art stream officially. I know I did something with the cat photos a couple years ago, but I don't remember doing anything permanently before. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, chat. Let's go ahead and start getting this, because like I said, I want to have this done within an hour, which is gonna be hard. So, because I do take my time. Also, Stone, hi, thank you for the reminder to hydrate. If you can, Stone, tell Mex to get in here. If Mex isn't busy or can spare 5 minutes, he'll want to come in the channel real quick. If you don't mind reaching out to him, that'd be great. I have something to share for him specifically. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna merge these layers. Actually, I'm not gonna merge them. I'm just gonna make another layer. I'm gonna hide this one for now. And we'll go ahead and do an outline. So this is my process. I have a, here's the thing about art, and I'm gonna say this very quickly. Everybody does it differently. That doesn't mean they do it wrong. However you do your art is the right way to do it. Okay? Okay. So here's my process. 1, sketch. 2, ink. 3, basic color.
Stand by to stand by to stand by.
Okay, ink. Step 3, basic color. I know, don't ignore my extra C. That's not supposed to be there. 4. Whoops. Step 4. Shade color. 5. Profit. So that's that's how I do it. I also make it a point to start out with realism, if you will. Like, start with the realistic thing, and then 2 is go to art. And what I mean by that is you start with the realistic, like, this is what I want this thing to look like, this is what I have in my mind, this is what it actually looks like. And like, if I went downstairs and got my toaster and I copied it, but at some point you have to let go of the physical object that you are manipulating, or that you are copying, and you have to adjust it to, hey, look, you can see my monitor, hold on, no, you can't. You have to adjust it to just look good and be what it is. So that being said, let's actually get into the step 2, ink. Let's get rid of that. So let's go ahead and just get this on. We'll get a new layer. I like on Procreate. Procreate's awesome. It has all these pre-built brushes. I like to do inking, and my favorite so far has been Studio Pen. But to get Mex Buddies at work. Okay, you know what? If he's at work, I'm gonna Stone, as the subscriber to the channel. Would you like to see the surprise? Would you like to see the surprise? The present? Because Mex can watch this later. I'm gonna ask you, Stone. Do you want to see it? 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 You want to see the thing, Stone? Do you want to see the thing? You just tell me. Sure, okay. Because I'm totally not delaying. Let's get that Studio Pen picked. I'm gonna show you 2 things, Stone / Mex, when you watch this later. Hey, there it goes. This is a 2-part time lapse. Again, this is the second thing I made in Procreate, so it took me a minute to kind of figure out how I wanted to do it and use the tools. That was step 1. Step 2. Whoops. Step 2 is this. And it's kind of cutting off the top there. So here's what you can see what I mean by my process. I did the sketch. I then did the outline. I then did the basic fill. Then I did the gradients. Oh, I did some extra stuff on the ray gun. I also know to scale, he's gonna be really small, so I don't have to be like that great. You see him just experimenting with different brushes. Adding some ray guns for extra touch. And you have yourself the official War Criminal Tybalt. poster. This is for sale right now. You can buy this poster right now on the Etsy shop. For the channel. This is on the channel merch site. The official War Criminal Tybalt poster is live. So, this is one of the most bizarre things I've ever made. And one of my favorite parts about making this was at one point I was sitting on the couch next to my wife, and I was working on this while she's watching Modern Family, and she looked over and she just goes,
"What are you doing?"
And it was I was trying not to laugh so hard. I'm like, it's just, he says things, it's this thing, and he says stuff, and it's funny, and they keep saying he's a war criminal, and I thought it'd be funny if, and then so I'm making the so war criminal Tybalt. So there you go. So Max, when you're watching this after the fact, I want you to know you can buy this right now if you want. No pressure. It's fun. So there you have it. We have War Criminal Tybalt poster. It's real. It happened.
That was a ploy.
It was a ploy, apparently. So let's actually get some art. I'm gonna actually try to get some of this done. All right, so we got, I should have that pen is selected. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get to it. That's everyone's week been so far. Mine's been, well, it was really good up until today when I was trying to catch up on everything at work. I don't like that. Crap, am I on a new layer? I am. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, that's ugly. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Gotta make sure this is nice and tight. My nephew got COVID and half my family had to quarantine. Good news is I'm negative on that. That's awesome, dude. I mean, phrasing is important and context is important. It's awesome that you don't have COVID. It's not awesome that your nephew has it. That sucks. So, yeah, but I'm glad you don't have it, man. I still have not had COVID yet, not once. Pounding on wood. I'm not even knocking on it. Frick that. I've been so cautious. The one guy at my work got it while I was on vacation, so he apparently was out all last week or part of last week. I didn't even know it. Because I had a question for him related to the channel. I don't like that corner. Woo! That was the wrong button. The one fun thing about this Apple Pencil is if I double click on it, you can actually see it in the upper right hand corner of the screen. It changes from pen to eraser, and I had done that without knowing it. Oh, fun fact too for the Etsy shop. Not even just the Casual Respawn merch shop, but the Spectre Emporium. All shipping is now free, unless you're in Canada or elsewhere. But if you are in the United States, shipping is free. So, that just so you know. So, hey, what? All right, let's look at this toaster real quick. Let's get some perspective on this. So if the edge is coming down. Hey, holy crap. Who bought something? Somebody bought something. Joe, thank you for buying the Tybalt the movie poster. That's amazing. I hope you love it, man. Thank you. That's awesome. That makes me so happy. It's so dumb. There are, yeah, I get emails. I get an email generated and sent to me. There are few things in this world as an artist than the joy you get from somebody buying something you made. Like, getting appreciation for it online is great. I've had stuff in galleries, professional, like, I'm not just like saying
actually
this, like,
I think he's gonna release at the top floor and splat it on the team.
I've had stuff in art galleries, like professional art galleries, and I've had stuff sell in that setting, and it is like, it's awesome. But dude, Joe, because you are an artist, you are an artist, and you bought it, a graphic designer, like, dude. Your poster wasn't there when I first looked, but it's there now. Okay. Just ignore Tybalt. I mean, but he's right here. He's right there, man. How do you ignore it? How do you ignore this thing? I can't wait till I learn how to use Blender and I can 3D print a model of this butt, because I'm totally gonna keep it with me so I can strangle it when it says something weird. I mean, so I can say hi. I will be tempted to make printed copies of him for sale on the Etsy store too. Okay, so here's the section that right here. I'm not 100% sure how I want to do, because there's two ways I could go about it. I can go like this, right? Or like that. Except it should be granted closer to that line at the edge to get the illusion of depth. Actually, I might just do that. Oh, look at that too. It's okay. So here's problem one. So actually, here's what we're gonna do. I'm still learning how to do this stuff. So we're just gonna wipe out this whole section, right? Right. Okay. Next, we're gonna freehand this section, and we are going to. Who did a thing? Holy crap, Unsensory T! Subscribed with a Prime? Unsensory T, thank you! Wow! I'm touched. I'm touched. I can't even Thank you, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And what we are drawing, to answer your question, actually, let me see if I can figure out how to
That is what I took out of your heart.
Okay. You had to be here to be a founder. Fair enough, man. No, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, let me see if I can't. How do I do this? I just undid it. Okay, well we'll get back to it. What? Yeah, I think he did. I think he did exactly that on Sensor T. What we're working on, and we're gonna try to make this live tonight. I'm gonna really push to try to have this done by the end of this stream. At this point, I probably won't, but we are gonna make a heavy metal toaster to put on the casual respawn shop as a sticker, or whatever else we want. But that's the idea. That's what we're working on. So right now I'm just working on the toaster portion. I'm not just listening, by the way. Twitch is trying to censor my Prime stat. What? Oh yeah, what the heck was that? I didn't even notice that. That's weird. Huh. All right. Let's see here. I gotta pick up the pace. I'm being slow as all heck. And again, we want to do, no, we wanted this. We want to do a freehand. And then how do I, oh, right, it's copy and paste. Hey, there we go. That's how that works. Okay. So now, because this is closer to the camera, realistically, it needs to be a little bit bigger, just a little bit, just a smidge. So we're going to do that. And center. There we go. And now, well, actually, I'm not quite happy with how that got placed. There we go. Okay. And then we can merge those together. There we go. It's cheating at its finest. By the way, how heavy metal do you need your toaster to be? I mean, I don't know. Pretty? Very? Okay. So then from here, we're going to go from this spot to this spot. And then we're going to go from this spot to that spot, right? Right. Yeah, I like the way that looks. I like the way that looks. I guarantee it. Okay.
Damn, I that I know you're not doing it out there.
What in the world? What number on the table of elements would it be? Science joke. I don't have an answer for you. That's pretty good though. I like that. All right. So now we're gonna do the fun part. So we'll do this. And then we're gonna do the same thing we just did. Top on pasta, and then we'll move this over here. Make that hair smaller. Why is that? What is happening? Oh, it is. It is. It just doesn't look like it. Actually, I know how to do this. Hold on. I keep like remembering new things. Here's what we're gonna do. Whoops. I gotta erase it. Right. This is on that layer. The latte. Whoops. We want this. We're gonna make this smaller. Okay. Now, what we'll do is make this new layer, make this bigger. And how we're gonna handle this is like this. Right? Copy. Duplicate. Move. Oops. Move. Hey, you butt. There we go. Go. Merge down. Whoops. Helps if you actually have the pen tool on. Hey. Listen to me. Listen. Linda, listen. That is an ugly circle and I hate it, and I hate everything about it, and I hate that I made that. There we go. Ah, balls. Let's try this again. Go. Look at that. It's like I know what I'm doing sometimes. I should pay attention to the chat. Doom metal is decent, but what about the progressive melodic death metal? That'd make a really heavy metal toaster. Maybe something more jammy. Yeah, I mean, look. I like this. This may be just draft 1 of the heavy metal toaster. For sure. Okay, so now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this, and we're gonna drag it on up here. Give him a ye old rotate. No. Hey, look at that. Okay. And then go ahead and duplicate it again. Make it a little smaller. For fake perspective. It's a little too small. There we go. All right. Oh, and Sensory T, since you are, I'm not going to say late to the party because you were Prime sub, and Prime subs are just as important. Guess what I made? Nice haunt. Well done. Burn the building down. This is a poster that's officially out for release, and you can buy now on Etsy. Tybalt the War Criminal is real. It's a real poster. So stupid. I love it. Oh, all right. So now, we got. I think that's pretty good for a toaster base. Maybe if we wanna, do we want to do this? Do we want to add little nubs?
Tybalt Wawa is a pretty nice touch too.
Basic Tybalt's a fascist dictator, it seems. I mean, you know, the shoe fits. Nah, I don't like it. It doesn't need it. All right, so here's what we'll do. We will, let's do some coloring. Let's merge these down. Make a new layer. We'll put this up top. Okay. Now, the one thing I like about Procreate, don't cover up your war crimes with Wawa Tybalt. You tried an egg before long. Hog? Egg? Hog? Hog? Oh, hey, we're gonna have ads in a minute. So while, you know what, let's just do it now. Let's just knock the ads out. Again, this is to help anybody who's coming into the channel that won't be hit with pre-roll ads. It knocks that out of the way. We don't even have to think about it. So let's just knock these ads out real quick. And I'll see you guys in a minute and 30 seconds. There we go. Now, granted, that Sensory T, again, thank you so much for the Prime sub. That's so cool. You guys don't see it. You don't see anything. You fool, I've subscribed. I don't see ads. Yes, exactly. Exactly, which is awesome. Oh, by the way, that means you get custom emojis. Emojis? What are these things called? What are these things called? They're emotes. I know what emotes are. I wonder why they haven't approved the other two yet. Huh. There should be two
Oh,
others.
hey, the first to die.
I am not the first to die, but thank you. So let's see here. We got 30 seconds left before the ads are officially done. It's so weird. It's so weird that ads are a thing I have to manage now. It's so odd to me. You think you only get 3 at first? No, I'm pretty sure I get 5. Actually, I think it's 6. You get 5 emotes and then 1 animated emote, which I haven't even begun to think about. It is only 3 to start. Oh, okay. Well, it shows you what I know. I don't know. All right, cool. Ads are done. We can make more content. Ooh, all the content. Okay, here we go.
My nephew got COVID, and half my fam had to be something more to it.
You just straight up copy that from Joe. Straight up. You just straight up copied that from Joe. Joe said that like not even a couple minutes ago. Okay. The hell, man. Yeah, exactly. So one of the cool things about Procreate, Joe, I think you'll appreciate this, is you have your color management here on the upper right hand corner. You have just your standard color wheel. Wow, that was actually a really nice circle. Which you have disc, then you have classic, which is your classic here. Pick your hue, pick your saturation, pick your gradient. Like it's pretty cool. You get harmony, which is awesome. So if I picked red, okay, well then the harmony color is this blue. Like it's really great for managing color in that sense. You can have values, so if you know your RGB, you can straight up do that. But one of the coolest things, Joe, is palettes. So you can see here I have Brittany Mothman, I have Grand Moff Tarkin, and then there's a couple others here. And I have Potato. We don't have to worry about Potato. One of the things you can do is if you hit this plus button and then new from photos, I can pick a photo. So for example, I could pick the one where the toaster came from. Now granted, it's looking at the entire photo. But look, it picked all the different palettes from this image. How freaking cool is that? That makes arts like stuff so easy. Oh shit, you just pick a color palette from images? Yes! It's so cool. And if it's not a photo.
Also, my name shows up in the corner.
And if it's not a photo, you can do it from a file. So you can pull a file that would have colors. It is so helpful. So that's actually how I got. Do I even have that photo on here anymore? Do I even have Grand Moff Tarkin? Yeah, I do. So I just use this photo of Grand Moff Tarkin, and it pulled a color palette. And freaking sure enough, there it is. I'll move it to the top of the screen. That's the color palette for that picture of Grand Moff Tarkin. Like, holy crap, that's easy. Wow, Streamlabs being a little energetic there. So yeah, I love this software, and coming from Photoshop, it's like easy. So let me go ahead and get rid of this, and we'll do poster photo. There we go. Oh yeah, and I can use my pencil to actually write in instead of having to use keyboard. It's cool. Streamlabs is on top of promoting the channel. Yeah, I have it set for like every half hour or like every some. It's a mix between every certain amount of time and certain amount of chats. So it keeps it engaged. I forget what I even said. But let's go ahead and get some toaster drawing done here. Wow, I actually also have a crap ton of random strokes. There we go. All right. Oh, I should probably rename this. There we go.
I looked up the Scoville value.
And could have it in name to get in the layers. Yeah, honestly, like this now I got lazy towards the end, but like my beginning layer, like it I got real into name and everything. Oh, now everything's open. Okay. I did get lazy towards the end though. There we go. All right, we got toaster fill picked. Let's go ahead and start filling. Use a rounded brush. Here's another cool trick. This is actually pretty easy. Tybalt isn't telling you the Scoville value so that his war crimes are more of a surprise. Isn't okay. I see what you're saying. Actually, this is entirely too small. That's probably gonna be way too big. Yeah, there we go. I didn't tell you guys, I almost had a heart attack yesterday. Our one cat, Ed, who we had to take to the hospital and spend $3,000 on. It wasn't quite that much, but it might as well have been. When we got home from our vacation last night, he was freaking acting up again, and we thought we were gonna have to take him to the vet. Or to the hospital again, because he was having issues, and we like secluded him, and Brittany and I had a real heart talk about it, because like we weren't sure if we're gonna be able to afford that again, and like turns out he was fine. We took him to the vet this morning and waited out the night. He did go to the bathroom last night, which was good, but we took him to the vet this morning first thing. So I 3 days after a vacation, after a brand new site launch at my job, and I couldn't go back in right away, even though people were expecting me there. And they're like, oh yeah, he's fine. You just have to probably really consider changing his diet. All that panic, all that concern last night, all that stress that we both had, he was fine. Wow, he was a butt. So here's the fun, I'm gonna connect this. Here's the cool thing about this. Now that let's go ahead and disable the toaster outline. Granted, this looks like garbage, right? And I could go in and I could start drawing and filling and making my brush real big, Cats are jerks. Yes, they can be. If I take my pencil in the upper right and just quickly grab and drag this color, pop, like you can see a little bit of a color there. How easy is that? And if I'm gonna get extra fancy, which I do, but I'm just gonna show you guys for this heck of it. If I make a new layer and use something called a clipping mask, and now let's say I want to use, let's go to the disk, and I want to pick a darker brown. I can go like this. I'm going to start above and it doesn't go over that. It only will be on that color, so I can like fill in as much as I want, and it only bothers that, or it only will go over where that color line is. Man, is that a convenient feature. It's almost like they made this for people who draw. It's weird. So let's go ahead and let's add some coloring in. And again, for reference, let's look at this toaster on the side. We can see here it's pretty dirty around the edges, which makes sense. It's a used object. Lighter in the middle, and it looks like there's some an X hatching with light coming in. So we'll go ahead and just kind of copy that all around. So I got my clipping mask on, and what I'm gonna do is let's up the size of the brush to 13. And I'm not going to be terribly picky about how this looks right now. I know I'm going to just do some here. I'm going to do some up here too, actually. I'll do some down here. Okay. Sweet, I'm used to clipping masks being clunky, annoying things to work with. Yeah, dude, the clipping mask on Procreate is so much nicer. All right, now here's the fun part. Actually, I think we're going to do a little bit darker. Now I could make another layer, and so typically what I would do is I would make another layer and I would draw a circle up top. I don't even know why I did that. No one can see that. Actually, let me just show you. I can make a darker circle here. Let me do undo. I could do a circle here, and then I could do my original brown that I picked. But I can also pick this on the, actually right where Tybalt's mouth is on the screen. I can click that center circle and I can just drag it and have a color picker right here. So I'm just gonna pick that, and I could do this. But honestly, I don't feel the need to do that right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that layer. So while I did actually want to have the dark color. Now, you know what? I want an even darker color. Now that I think about it, let's go ahead and do this. We'll do a little bit more schmutz here. And you might be asking yourself, Self, why is Matt doing such a horrible job at coloring this in? This looks like hot garbage. Because my technique for how I do this is a little different. I'm sure other artists do it too, but this is the way I like to do it. You know what? I'm just gonna do a little bit of a light pass there. Okay. So, like I said, this looks horrible, and I'm actually gonna get rid of that original sketch for now. Here's what I like to do with my fill, or my shading layer selected. I'm gonna go to Gaussian blur. I'm just gonna give that a little bit of a blur there until it's gradient enough that It's not invisible. It's not garbage. It just gives it a used look. I'm liking that right there. Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make another layer. Oops. Let's drag that down. Okay. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this. I'm gonna merge that together. And now I'm gonna clipping mask this layer. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the lights. Now, a professional artist would probably do this over and over and over and over until it looks really good. I am not that good of an artist. Also, I want to try to get this done tonight. I don't think that's happening, but let's go ahead and, as we saw in the reference image I pulled, you can see there's a light going across the top, and it has some light banding towards the center. So we're gonna imitate that. And I'm gonna actually hit this with this. And obviously not every artist inks in this way either, but that's just how I roll. Now the other thing we're gonna do is I want to see, is there a, no, there is not. Okay. And we're gonna go to, you know what, let me look at the other palettes real quick. I like this palette, or I like that color. We're gonna a little bit of blue. A little bit of a spot in the middle here. Okay. Do the same thing again. Yeah, I like that. Because the reason I picked that blue is because it makes it look a little bit more like there's some metal, as opposed to just discoloring of the toaster. So that's kind of where my brain goes with that. I'll go ahead and merge that down. Now, the one thing I'm curious, this is where I'm going to experiment, and this is what I was talking about earlier with my how I do art. Is okay, this is kind of how I got this more or less looking like I have up in the upper corner here. Kind of have it how I want. I still need to add some black. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and add that now. Now that I think about it, before I do the other thing. So we will, we're gonna make, how do I want to do this? We're gonna make it its own layer. And we'll go ahead and pick. Yeah. Pick this. That. Yep. Hey. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of color this in. Ah, dang it. Now I'm purposely not making it the exact same color because I do want to have a little bit of a difference. But it's gonna be pretty close. Like that. And this one, I'm not even gonna need to do that fill. I just gotta color it. There we go. Okay. Now, same thing. I'm gonna do a little bit of a light sketching here. make another layer. We'll do a clipping mask. We'll try to mimic that same stuff as before. In this case, I'm only going to hit it with the light. There we go. We'll go ahead and do the garage and blur. Yeah, I like that. Like how that looks. Okay. So now what I want to do is I'm going to make another layer. Actually, we'll go ahead and merge those down. I'm going to go ahead and merge these down for now. I might undo that step. And we'll go ahead and, like I said, this is my experimental step. I'm curious to see if my idea will work. We're going to go ahead and do a gray color from my Grand Moff Tarkin palette. I'm going to lighten that up just a bit. Kind of get this silver. Okay, now, the nice thing about Procreate is we have a lot of different options as far as, as far as brushes, to the point that I have airbrush brushes, I have textures, I have charcoal, I have elements, I have spray paints. So like there's a lot of different like options within Procreate to kind of make a thing what you want. In this case, I'm gonna go back to elements. When I'm looking for, and here's materials, is there a metal? Right, I'm just curious. Oh, here's industrial. Heavy metal. Rusted decay. Okay. Corrugated iron, twisted T. Let's do a layer. Clipping mask. Just out of curiosity, let's see what this looks like. Yoink. You know what? That actually might work.
You can spin again. I want to squelch the fire squad. Why would they want to kill some ghost?
You have some curious things to say. And then we're gonna go ahead and come up. Then we'll do a little on the top here. Now, what I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna take that layer. I'm gonna lower the opacity a bit. There we go. Let's see if... Yeah, I don't like... Well, that's kind of cool looking. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with normal. And now, it's one of those things that like... I'm tempted. So again, for your guys' reference, no texture, a little bit of texture. I think it's still too high. I want it to be barely there, right? So I do like that. So I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna merge that down. We're gonna do one more, and this time I want black because I saw another brush that I thought might be interesting is some rusted decay, and we're gonna do that around. That's too much. Too big. do clipping mask. Here we go. I don't see that was too much. One of the guys I love to watch build stuff on YouTube is actually former Mythbuster Adam Savage. And one of his things is as an artist, it really spoke to me when he said this. And it's simply that an object to be, I'm gonna paraphrase very heavily here, but an object needs to tell a story. The best way to tell that story is to weather it. To make it look like it's been through something. To make it look like okay, for example, let's turn this big. This is my wrist bar for my keyboard. You see do you see that spot where my wrist is a lot? You see all those tiny holes that Jamie has put into it? If you want, you can throw that Jamie, you can see actually her fur on this too. But you see all these tiny holes, all these pricks from her nails stepping in it when she's stepping on my keyboard and being a pain. This object tells a story because not because it has damage, but because there's all these things per se, right? Damage is a part of the story to this object. It's been through something. If I were recreating this object, now granted, if I was creating it to sell it, I would want it to be clean. But if I'm trying to tell a story, if I'm trying to do art, if I'm trying to make a thing to convey a story, which is what art is, all this tells a story. So when we are making this object, this toaster, as stupid as it is, and we're throwing this shit on it, it's telling a story. So there you go. All right. I'm gonna throw another ad real quick. I'm gonna clean this up just a hair. So I'll be back in a moment for those of you who don't have subs. And if you don't have a sub, you can get one. You don't have to watch the ad. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, I thought my jazz just quit. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're gonna keep working on this a little bit while we wait for that all these guys to come back, and we're gonna make this real big. Yeah, that was a little too much story. Okay. All right, I want this to look like it's been used. Nodding in agreement. Joe, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. All right, I actually really like the way that that's come together, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll merge that down, and we're gonna go ahead and this, and we'll go ahead and All right, ads look like they're done. So here's the question for you, chat. I think we're gonna go till 9:15. I think I got another 15 minutes in me before I'm gonna quit. Although I will text my wife in a couple minutes. Here's the question, chat. Do we on Saturday? I am gonna stream again on Saturday morning. I believe my wife. Words are hard. My wife works in the morning on Saturday, so it'll probably be another 11 to 2 stream. Do we do more art? Do we finish this toaster? Because at this point, I knew I wasn't going to finish it in one stream. I tried. I wanted to try. Do we do another art stream? Or do I play more Ghostbusters? I'm going to let you guys put it into the chat. Put it in the chat. I want to see numbers. Or I want to see response. Game or art? You let me know what you want to see. We can always do art another time. And get this heavy metal toaster made. But I'm curious to see what you guys are into seeing on Saturday. Just noticed I drew outside the lines. I can't believe I did that. So here, we're gonna go extra dark. Right, Matt, right layer. And this time we're gonna do a...
Possibly in a nuke to speed it up for damage.
No nukes for damage, Tybalt. First 30 minutes art, then Ghostbusters. It's the weekend game. Personally, feel like art is fun, but I suppose the game would make sense since it's your forte, at least for this Saturday. Possibly, oh right, we just had Tybalt. And you can actually make it this Saturday. Hey! All right. Okay, so I'm seeing more game than art. And that's okay. I ain't mad about that. Tybalt, please don't violate the nuclear non-proliferation treaty. Yes, Tybalt, please stop doing that. So, I think we'll probably play the game on Saturday. Maybe I'll start with art and transition to the game. As Madre Vader stated, but we'll see. We'll see what I'm in the mood for on Saturday. It might just be game. Maybe we'll do half and half. I don't know. All right, let's do a perspective blur. Yeah, I'm liking that. Ooh, it's 9 o'clock. Time to text my wife. All right, here we go. Oh, look at that, that's fun. I actually hadn't noticed that before. Cool. All right, do that. And actually what I also want to do is we're gonna make another layer right in there, another layer. And we're going to do silver again. This time. Actually, I wonder if there's a brush for this. Let's look real quick. Not spray paint. Definitely not any of that. Not any of that. Actually, this might work. Let's lower that brush size significantly. Okay. A little bit bigger, a little lower opacity. Getting there. That opacity is much too high. Okay, so that's. Oh, I think I know what it's doing. Oops. Okay, we're gonna want to redo that layer. Here we go. And maybe let's bring that up. Okay, I like that. I'm liking that. Then let's go ahead and lower the opacity of that. Just a hair. Just want to give that illusion that there's something going on in there, a little more metallic. All right. Merge down. Merge down. Okay. And merge down. So for me, I'm going to say that toaster is pretty good. Pretty good to go on the toaster front. Now, because we have only... Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. Now, because we only have 15 more minutes before I'm going to end the stream, I'm going to turn off the toaster, turn on the sketch here. There's two ways we could go. We could try to introduce the slime. That second slot is a little too small from a distance. You know what? We're going with it. We could add the slime. Down here. We could try to start adding the mohawk, but I kind of feel like the mohawk is good for later. So what I think we're gonna do is I think we're gonna add the casual respawn logo to this, and I think we're gonna weather it again for the funds. So let's do that. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and add, insert a photo, casual respawn logo. Zoom. We'll get this kind of to the size we want. Right? So that was about where it was. That's about the size that I wanted it. Ah! Shit, what happened? Oh. I happened. Okay, so now we could just plop that on the side and call it a day. I don't like that. I want to distort this a little bit. That's good enough. Just that little bit kind of gives it a, again, we're going to give it a little bit of a depth perception there. And then from here, this is where the fun stuff starts happening. Go ahead and add a layer. I'm going to pick pure white. Now this is where it, for me, I purchased these brushes from Etsy. You can make all these yourself, but I figured for $6 it was worth buying it. And this is actually how I made the Tybalt weather or the Tybalt war criminal thing happen. Okay, so you can see up here I have these two textures, these texture palettes, and that's actually what we're going to use to give this some love. Let's see what I want to use. Ooh, coffee stained paper might be the way to go. I think I just installed the same ones twice. That's alright. Let's try coffee stained paper. And I know we have to make this much smaller. Okay, alright. So first off, we gotta turn on the clip. Whoop, we gotta turn on the clipping mask. That's step one. Why are you not working? Because I have the eraser picked. That does not help. And then from there we can lower the opacity. Okay. And then I actually don't like that color, but I think what I'm going to do is adjust the hue. Will that let me do that? Let's find out. Let's make that opacity. There we go. Let's try this again. Oh yeah, it's barely adjusting it. You can barely see that color change happening. All right, so keep it normal. All right, I like that. And then we're gonna do another layer. And this time I am gonna pick kind of brown. And in this case, we'll pick which one did I like? Folded paper. That was one. That's pretty good. Yeah, well, maybe a little too dirty. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. That doesn't look right. That's not what I was going for. Delete! Delete. Start over. We need to make this clipping mask again before I start going crazy. Oh, you know what part of the problem is? Is that I am picking there we go. Okay, now let's try to lower that opacity. All right, what do we think? It looks too clean. I don't like it. It looks too clean for me. It's too clean. I think, you know what, maybe it may need a color burn. So let's do this. Let's add another layer. Let's do a clipping mask is already picked. Let's pick painting, round brush, done. Ooh, actually, okay, here's what we're gonna do, chat. I have another idea. We're gonna duplicate this layer, we're gonna hide the original, and from here we're gonna pick erase, but instead of airbrushing like I had, let's pick an artistic arts. Ooh, a little too much, a little too big. I think part of the problem was that this corner was a little too yeah, this is what I really wanted. This is what I was looking for. This is perfect. Okay. A couple more splashes. Very technical term, splashes. Right? Because again, this is now telling a story. This is a used toaster. All right, that's what I wanted. Perfect. Frick yes. Okay. So now with that in mind, I can just get rid of this duplicate later. We're gonna merge these down. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Chat, I'm trying to figure out what else it could do and then oh well, it is 9:15. Man. Excuse me. I think that might be it for today's stream, chat. I think we got the label exactly where I wanted it. The toaster base is basically done. We just need to let's go ahead and rename this. You know, we're gonna combine down. That'll be its. Okay. So from here, I think the next thing will be the heavy metal hair, which yes will block some of the toaster top, but that's okay. I'm thinking that's gonna happen. Again, kind of right down the center here, kind of as a probably be green black. It's the color I'm thinking, and then we'll also have the hand come up here, doing the fingers. However, I'll actually like make the motion with my hand and copy it. But I think that's gonna be it. Yeah. Cool. Well, chat. I don't think I need this layer here anymore either. I think we're solidly in. Progress has been made on the heavy metal toaster. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. We're gonna make another layer. Let's get the black. All right. Now, I think last thing we'll do, chat. Last thing we're gonna do for today is let's do a review. We'll watch the thing go as it goes. So we'll do a quick time-lapse video, and then we'll call it a day. Well, yeah, we definitely got a slow start. Yeah, I'm really happy with how that logo part came out. All right, there we go. There's a time lapse of an hour and a half's worth of work. I never claimed I was the best artist. I just claimed that I am an artist. So this was awesome, chat. We'll definitely have to do this again.
Tybalt might get you some cookies.
All right. Tybalt might get us some cookies. Yeah, there we go. I don't even know. I'm like, it's not as far as I wanted to get, but considering how long these things usually take me, it's not too bad. That being said, chat, that's the end of the stream. Yeah, really? For today anyway. Thank you so much for coming to hang out and watch me do art. We may do some more of these chill art streams occasionally here and there. Again, I do want to get back to doing more of a variety stream as we go, and not just do Ghostbusters exclusively. But God, I love that game. I do have a new webcam I'm going to be trying to install. It's actually an Xbox One. Technically it's the version 2 of the Kinect, so hopefully that'll be working this entire time I've been streaming. It's been popping up saying like it's trying to connect, but it's a whole process to get it to work on the PC. But in any case, hopefully I'll have that working by Saturday when I stream. We may start with the heavy metal toaster, doing maybe just the hair, seeing how we go, and then getting into the game. But thank you so much for hanging out, watching. If you're just lurking and having fun, that's fine too. I love that. I know I certainly lurk while I watch other people stream. You're amazing. You're doing good. You're doing the best you can do, and that's important. And I hope, chat, that you are kind to yourselves, that you are kind to others, and that you have a good week. And I'll see you, hopefully, Saturday morning. And until then, chat, have a great evening and day and morning. I gotta work on my closing. I don't know what the hell I'm saying half the time.
I will get you a lot of audio quality stuff.
I really doubt you will, but thank you. Thank you for trying. Goodbye, Stone. Goodbye, Joe. And you're welcome for sharing my process.